some of the best in the game, and they also happen to be from American Top Team. Kayla Harrison and Chris Duncan.
There's 500 girls, right? I'm standing in the middle of the mat with my hand raised because no one will go with me because I'm beating the shit out of them. Yeah. I made Japan my bitch.
And a lot of people are like, oh, can't believe you're going to ATT to train. Meccano's there. Why wouldn't I? It's the best gym in the world.
She hasn't fought in 17 years. Like, shut up.
That's almost older than me.
Dude, I look like a real assassin now. Like, I look like someone tried to get me, but they failed. I think I'm gonna have a CT scan in like next week, and if all looks good, then I'm allowed to start drilling. And I think like a couple weeks after that, I'll be back to sparring. So
look into that camera and tell Amanda when you fighting her.
Which camera?
Whichever one you want. It's your world.
Everybody knows Prize Picks is the best place to win cash while watching sports. Duh. We're firing lineups on Prize Picks, so please tune in and get your picks on. What I love about Prize Picks, you guys already know. Every player has a set projection, and you could go more or less on that set projection. Also, if you play a lineup for just $5 and use the promo code DEATHROW, your boy's gonna hook you up with $50 right from my pocket to yours. I'm sending it from me to you, okay? So enjoy. Team picks are available in 30 states now, including California, Texas, and Florida. So go follow me, tell me every week at Jorge Masvidal. Let's go.
Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Jorge Masvidal.
Weren't really necessary. Maybe
they were super necessary.
305, 305, 305, 305, 305, 305, 305, 305.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're back. Two special guests, ATT standouts. Some of the best in the game, and they also happen to be from American Top Team. Obviously, no introduction needed. For Kayla Harrison and Chris Duncan. What's up, ladies and gentlemen?
How's it going?
What's up?
Everybody,
what's up?
everybody needs to stand up right now. Give me a fucking round of applause for these fucking people right now, man. Let's start real quick, Chris, because we knew we were gonna have you back on the show after your last fight.
Yep.
You took care of business. You fought a dangerous guy, one of the most explosive athletic guys at 155. You went right at him from when that bell rung. Just walk us through the fight, man.
I didn't want it to happen like the way it happened, but we knew he was going to come for me. I should have moved a little bit more, but sometimes you got to fight fire with fire and hit him with a clean elbow, and then that was him pretty much done. And then Mark Goddard took ages to step in, and then I ended up just going to my anaconda, got it done. But I knew, like with Terence, like that was all he was going to bring, was just win in the first round or don't win at all. So get through that, let him gas a little bit, and just get after him, you know.
Was he one of the fastest guys you've seen in the cage?
I think just reckless. Like, just like, like that way I was trying to be more clinical and try to be smart. But then someone just runs at you, they're going to be able to touch you, So I think that was I think that's what he felt was his only way of winning, was just coming at me and trying to get me away. But I'm durable, I've been there, done it all. So it was just good to get the W and then go home uninjured, Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah, it's always good. Like, not even really throwing a kick, didn't even hurt my feet.
That's nice.
It's just done.
Dude, those guys who just like are kind of spazzes sometimes are the hardest to train for, though. It's like,
because you have to train with a bunch of spazzes.
yeah. And then you're more likely to get hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Like, you do so many more rounds in the gym than you ever fight. And it's difficult. Like, one of the things I find really difficult about fighting, I used to play rugby when I was younger. You have a chance every weekend to get better at rugby or the actual game of rugby. Whereas fighting, you only fight 3 every 6 months. And you don't get a chance to practice that feeling of going into the cage, and it's such a difficult sport.
That's so funny. I said the same thing when I moved to MMA, because it was like judo, there's a tournament every weekend. So it's like, okay, you lose, big deal, on to the next. Like, we're growing.
Or you fight multiple times in one day.
Multiple times, exactly.
So even sometimes the first one might be like, oh, catch my breath. Second one, you're like, why was I so panicky?
Yes, exactly. You let the nerves settle. Yeah.
And then, like, for instance, like that last fight with Terence, it feels like a dream because it was so short. It was like 1 minute 40. So I'm like, what am I going to do? Yeah,
I feel like it takes longer. Like, I always used to feel like, I don't know if you feel like this, but because you only fight a couple times a year, like for me, in judo, like throughout my career, like being in a finals of a tournament became my normal, like it became like, okay, this is what I do. Like, because I did it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
But it took such a long time for me to feel that level of comfort inside of a cage, like in an actual fight. I think in sparring, because you spar so much, like, okay, I start to, but it's different. You can't, like, nothing, you spar, but it's still like you're trying to be safe. You don't want to hurt your sparring partners. Like, nothing emulates a fight with 4-ounce gloves. Like, it takes so long. It took a long time for me to feel like, okay, this is my home. Yeah.
One thing I love about fighting for sure is, like, I'm always pulling back a little bit in training, not going as hard as I should, blah, blah, blah. Then when, like, you walk into the cage, you can just let the chains off. You just don't need to, like, pull back on nothing, just start swinging.
Oh, see, I'm the exact opposite, dude. I'm like, don't get tired.
I don't care about that. I'm just I'm trying to get them done quick and up the road.
I love it.
No caution in the wind. What was the first thing you ate? I know you cut a lot of weight after.
So usually, like, it's pizza, something readily available. Just get the pizza, get the full thing down. Like
a whole large?
Yeah, don't share it with no one. Just eat it.
You had ham and pineapple on it?
Nah.
Yeah, no, dude, come on.
Am I the only one that eats pineapple?
Pineapple does not belong on fucking pizza. Do you think that pineapple belongs on pizza?
That's like my first.
On pizza.
No,
Can you
that's
imagine
disgusting.
ruining something with sardines like that?
That's disgusting. Sardine.
But pineapple also.
No way.
No, that's disgusting.
Pineapple and ham.
I don't think I've
Chat,
actually
let 'em
tried
know.
that.
It's really gross. Don't do
I
it.
really thought, I guess it's like a Miami thing. I really thought everybody was doing it. And then the more I travel,
we
I'm
weren't
like,
doing it in the Midwest.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
or in Scotland, people look at me like, what the fuck? Why do you want
We've
pineapple
actually
on
got,
pizza?
like, pizzas back home. It's like a meat feast, but then sometimes they'll put, like, haggis on it and stuff.
What's
No
haggis?
way.
Have you never had?
Have you never had haggis?
What is that?
Oh, this is a bit of a long
I was
story.
just explaining this to my
So-
daughter, actually.
The haggis is like sheep's blood, sheep's
Oh.
intestines, like
Yeah,
all
like
this
sheep
meat. It's just like
Guts.
because, like, people were so poor back in Scotland back in the day, like, they would pull all the scraps together and put herbs and spices in this haggis, and it's like a ball of just like meat, organs,
Okay.
everything. It's not the best tasting thing. I do like it, but it's like a tradition, so a lot of people eat it.
Do you like Marmite?
Yeah, to a certain
Ugh.
extent, yeah.
No, disgusting.
Marmite. And
This is like some farm foods, huh?
But have you?
No, Marmite's like I don't even know
Yeah,
what it is.
it's
It's
Australian, isn't
disgusting.
It's
Is it Australian? I don't know.
Vegemite is, yeah.
Vegemite.
Oh,
Yeah.
Vegemite's
Have
disgusting.
you tried Iron Brew?
Iron Brew I can get behind.
Yeah, have you tried
Yeah.
Iron Brew? Oh,
No.
I'm bringing you Iron Brew next
What
time.
is that? Like a beer?
It's like,
No.
it's like a soda. So it's like Mountain Dew, but like way better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
way better.
I'll bring you, next time you have me on the pod, I'm going to bring you some Iron Brew. We're going to sit. Maybe
Bring
Iron
him?
Brew.
No.
There's a
no,
thing called
give him
iron
the
beer.
Give him some Marmite on toast. Give him some
Oh,
haggis, and bring
we'll
him an
bring it.
Iron Brew.
100%.
What else?
And a 12
No,
milligram.
also bring
you
him like a
Scottish?
Sunday roast.
and a
How do you
12
know all
milligram.
this Scottish food?
I've been around.
Nice.
That's actually not. I'm like saying a lot of British stuff. I don't know if he's like offended because I'm talking about British stuff. I'm like,
Vegemite's
no.
disgusting. That is disgusting.
Vegemite, it's not great. It's not my go-to for sure. I'm trying to think of other like stuff.
I know, me
I
too.
thought that was an Australian thing.
Yeah, it is a little bit. Yeah.
I went in, all these Australians are like, you gotta try this. I ate that shit. Cardboard.
No, it's so gross. Can you make a good cup of tea?
I drink coffee.
Okay.
I love
See?
coffee. Love
You're
like,
becoming Western. You're becoming Americanized.
I'm not keen on Starbucks, but I love Wawa coffee.
Wawa. I don't know if
It's
I've
like-
ever had Wawa
That's
coffee.
It's so much.
I mean, I
better.
make my own because
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
so much better,
dude,
But
I've got the best coffee drink ever. Okay, I call it my fridge sig. All right.
fresh sick.
However many shots of espresso you like, I'm a 4-shot girly. 4 shots of espresso, Diet Coke, sweet cream, and then put like a little bit of cold foam on top. I know it sounds disgusting, but you need to try it. You can flip for regular Coke if you're a regular
Yeah,
Coke
yeah.
person.
shots of espresso.
Well, I'm a single mom. I don't have I'm not playing around. If I could put it directly into my veins, I would.
What happens after you have this? Run marathons with?
Yeah, dude. I live my life.
Yeah, she
I
comes
make
into
it through the day. I make
Moco-
it till 3 p.m. and then
Gets
I'm
into
the most
Moco
tired
Monday
I've
and
ever
she's
been.
Sweet.
Do you take coffee in the afternoon?
I try not to because then I'm not. You're not supposed to, I guess.
I'm coffee at 2 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon.
And it doesn't affect you at all. Do you wear an Oura ring or anything like that? Do you note it? No. Okay.
I tried to wear a whoop before. I was always in the red. So
No, I know. Me too. When I'm in camp, I'll wear my Oura ring because I'm like, all right, I need to know if I'm sleeping good. Like maybe there are things that I can adjust. But
I think the Oura ring is more accurate than like the whoop.
I'm not sure. I just like it because it's like not like the whoop is like kind of big, right? Like I couldn't be
chunky.
I couldn't be like.
Yeah. I had
I
the
like
whoop.
the whoop. I had the whoop.
Did you?
Yeah, I was wearing.
But
the whoop.
same. It's always in the red. It's like readiness level 52. I'm like,
Holy
fuck you.
Yeah, it'll tell you, do not get out of bed today. Do not work out.
Take
Do
it
not
easy today.
Take a hot shower
It's
and
okay
chill
to
out.
take time for rest.
But
And I'm like,
sometimes
no,
it's
it's
good,
not.
You're like
Because
looking
I
on
send
your
it to my
phone.
coach. I'll be like, look, bro, this ain't I gotta chill.
I also wear it when
This
I'm in
is
camp because
science.
it tracks my steps, like, because I don't wear it when I'm practicing and you have to get, I have to get a certain amount of steps. I'm sure you do too.
Yeah.
Out of off the
Fuck
mats.
you, Eric Pena.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Your old mentor's back fighting, headlining a card in Netflix.
Oh my God, bro. Do not get me started. Do not call her
Right?
that.
Is
Huh?
this?
Your
Don't get me
your
fired.
sensei.
Oh, okay. I don't think we should talk about this because I don't think I have anything nice to say.
Well, maybe you just sit there and me and Chris will talk about it.
Well,
then, you
I'm
know?
lost. I don't know what's going on
Her
here.
old
He
mentor,
doesn't know what's
her
going
old
on because she's
mentor,
so
Ronda
fucking
Rousey.
irrelevant.
I've got $50 that Kayla throws on her
Oh,
head.
bro, there's nobody ever stopping Kayla.
Dude.
Ever.
Okay.
Oh, mentor.
I just like
But let's get Chris's
but-
opinion because
Okay,
you
all right,
seem like,
okay,
you know.
all right.
Chris, what do you think about this Netflix card coming out?
I think the card, other than that fight itself, is good.
Best card in the history of fighting. Haven't you heard?
No, it's
That's what
certainly
she
not
said.
that.
That's
Do you-
what she said.
Do you know? Is that what she said? I think
She said this is the best female fight of all time.
Do you know what? That card would be nothing if those guys haven't been through the UFC.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nate Diaz.
That's the best way to put it.
Like,
But I'll say one thing. I love it that our sport is going to get exposed to millions of people that never seen it, right?
Yeah.
And guys are going to make it checks, up and coming guys, retired guys. I love that for the sport.
Yeah.
But when I hear people saying, like, this is a better card than the White House or something like that, I'm like,
you don't
God,
understand.
we got the
Well, we're
number
talking
one
about, like-
guy in the
Yeah.
world, Ilya, at 155
Yeah.
pounds, fighting another top 3 guy in the world that you can't deny that. We got Pereira versus Kane.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Yeah,
just those
Pereira
two
has
fights
that
alone are
like
insane.
what do the kids call it? Aura, you know?
Yeah.
And like even what I love about him, like number one, he doesn't speak a fucking lick of English. But everybody
sells.
loves him. No, I've seen like teenage boys flock like it's Justin Bieber and they're just like Sham and I'm like he doesn't even speak English. Like how do you know you know?
Yeah.
He's lost, he's won, but still like they stay loyal to him and Ilya's and Justin again another one who's like
top of the bill.
dude, everybody loves him. Like,
yeah,
card is-
everybody
the
loves
card
to
is-
watch
yeah,
it.
it's not. I
It's just-
mean,
what happened? I think with the White House cards is that we were expecting 12 title fights
yeah. I mean, there was a little bit of
plus another 8 of the world's best fighters fighting on it. So then when it came to 6 and this and that, people were a little thrown off. But it's still a fucking.
yeah, for sure.
And I'm not trying to shit on Netflix one because I like it. They have some very good fights.
I'll shit on it for you.
But Ronda saying that this is the greatest women fight, like, and I
How,
love Gina.
how
I
old
love
is
huge
Gina though?
Gina's a
She
little
hasn't
old.
fought in 17 years. Like,
That's the
shut
thing.
up.
That's almost older than me.
It's
Like,
not
that's
wrong.
No, dude, I saw something the other day. Oh God, do I do it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Ronda was like talking about back in the day. So in judo, we have this thing called like they put a red sash on you. It's ippondori. So like they put a red sash on you and you're out in the middle, and it's live goes. So there's no red sash. It's just ippondori. So if you throw, whoever wins stays. Right. So like, say you and I are going. It could be. It's like
King
no.
of the Hill or something.
Last
yeah,
man
King of the
standing.
Hill, last man standing. So there's like no time limit. Like we could have a 30-second go because
Or 30 minutes.
I throw you, or 30 minutes. And so she's like online telling this story about how like, yeah, I had a lot of pride, so I'd be out there for an hour, and then finally like, you know, with these girls, and like a 90-kilo guy would take pity on me and come out and throw me. And I'm like, dude, that is like literally a blatant fucking lie. Like now you're just making shit up. That never happened. Like this.
You already know we're making all of our lineups on Prize Picks. Just use code DEFBRO, play one lineup for $5, and I'll give you $50. So enjoy. What I love about Prize Picks, you guys already know, every player has a set projection, and you could go more or less on that set projection. Team picks are available in 30 states now, including California, Texas, and Florida. Tell me at Jorge Masvidal Prize Picks. Let's go.
Somebody
Social
come take me
media
out of my
is
misery.
messed up right now because like you see that stuff right now. It's like the UFC are not going to pay for cornermen, blah blah blah.
I saw that. I was like, wait, what?
That's been like that for
I was like,
years.
is that
It's
true?
Like, no, but I was like, they're meaning like they don't pay for all their corners, but it's been like that since day one.
Yeah, that's not changed. Yeah.
And one thing that really, really pisses me off is like a lot of people are talking about like money. You see Conor Ben's getting this amount of money, da. Don't sign the contract then if you don't want to fight. Like,
Well, I mean, it's up to us fighters,
yeah, exactly.
to be honest.
For one, like, I'm happy with my contract because I signed it, right? I'm not Conor Ben. Conor Ben wasn't on 50 million to start out with. Like, I'm 6 fights deep in the UFC. Like, I'm not going to get 15 million. It's just that you need to work your way up to that. Conor Ben is such a big name that he's getting these 15 million for Zufar boxing.
But
Like,
is he?
Like,
That I think that is the problem that most, for me, like again, another one who's super happy with her. Like I've been well compensated my entire MMA career. I've made more money than like little old Kayla from but from Middletown,
males.
Ohio. Like
you
know, I'm beyond blessed. And so I'm happy. But I think that the problem is like they just start the Zuffa boxing thing. They have this guy come in. He's making 50 mil. And all these fighters, start off at 12 and 12, and they're like, "Wait, what the fuck?" Like, it's not even an established thing yet.
The boxing dynamic is different.
No, it is, but I think that's.
Was it a shot at Eddie Hearn from Dana's perspective?
I don't know.
One of Eddie's best
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
It kind of also feels like that a little bit.
But I think that's the part where fighters have to make the decision. Like, we don't want 10% of the pot. We want 50% of the pot, or we want, But that's on us.
That's what I always.
If we don't fucking come together and say, "Hey, this is what we want," like, if you're running a company and you have one guy who'll do the job for $10 an hour, and you have another guy who'll do the job for $20 an hour. Like you're always going to take the guy who's going to do it for $10 an hour.
Of course.
Like you're running a business. It's not, I don't blame them.
That's why also the UFC pays you very well on your entry level. So they snatch up all this great talent in the country, in the world. You can't fight no world for that type of money when you're up and coming. And then a couple fights in, the guy that's like, "Hey, I want 250 for this." Oh, sit out. I got a guy that'll do it for 20 and 20.
I mean, that's the problem. Fighters are our own worst enemies because no matter what, there's always going to be a guy who's going to do it for 10 and 10.
There does come a
just
point
to be
where-
in the UFC. Like they've done such a good job of building the brand, and like the UFC. Like I left a contract that was like bulletproof, and like they were gonna give me the sky. They were gonna whatever I wanted.
But at the same time, where's PFL now?
I mean, I agree. Like I feel like I made the right move, but I did it because UFC is. I feel legitimate.
I know they got a show coming up because Johnny's fighting it, but
this weekend.
But after that, like, do they have more shows lined up?
Yeah.
Belfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, 16th of April. JG's fighting.
Yep.
JG.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I think as well, like once you start winning, like if you have like a mixed record, like they kind of keep you under they kind of lowball you a little bit. When you win, like they came to me with my fight, and I was like, "Listen, I'm needing this." Right? Okay, let's talk. So they're open to conversation.
Yeah.
I think sometimes
for sure.
people are just like, "Okay, yeah, I'll just take it," and then they fight, and then they're in a war, and they're like, "Oh, I should ask for more money."
Yeah.
But I think sometimes you just need to confront it. Yeah.
I mean, my coach always said, Big Jim always said to me, like, because I moved to Boston and I had like $250 and rent was $500, and I was like, the fuck am I gonna? He's like, if you want money, win.
Yeah.
And like, that has served me well in my life. Like,
also,
it's really that simple.
People are like, "Oh, how do you feel so confident when you go in there?" I'm like, well, without trying to sound like a dick, I'm winning, so it's like feeling good about myself. You can't just like lose all the time and just like super confident. That's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it doesn't work out.
Success breeds success.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Win, make money, do everything right in camp. Like, when you're standing behind the black curtain, they're like 3, 2, 1, walk, walk, walk. You're like, in that moment, I'm always thinking to myself, what could I have done more? There's nothing ever I could have done more. I run the miles, I walk the miles, I didn't cheat on my diet. Like, that's all that. Then you walk out and it's like I said to you before, taking the chains off. Here we go. It's out of my hands. Let's go.
Dude, that's such a good feeling.
Walk, I'm like, man, I fucked up so much. And then I'm walking out of the fight, Ben. I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have been up till 6 in the morning last night.
Oh my God.
But I'm gonna get this done.
There are two kinds of fighters.
Yeah, there's two types of people. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, why am I doing this?
I love it.
Every time.
I
It's great,
can't.
isn't it?
No, it's the best feeling in the world though. Like there's
When
no
you win, though.
but I also do think there's something in the pursuit of it, right? Like
Yeah, that's
who
what I
you
was gonna say,
become
the
in the
journey.
pursuit of this. Especially, I think there's something about fighting, like stepping inside of a cage against another human being and like
Purest
trying to
form.
instill your will.
The closest
Yeah,
you'll ever
there's
get
there's-
to death, I think that's when you
Yeah.
like, feel the most like free. Like it's like
No, there's
alive.
no greater natural high on earth. I
No,
tell people
there
that all the
isn't.
time. I'm
There
like, I
isn't.
think every human should have to get in a cage and fight. But like train for it.
yeah.
Like become the person in the process that you become. Like
So,
every
lesson.
time I feel like I'm deep in my faith, and so I feel like it brings me closer to God every time. Like I have no choice but to like surrender and shed
Rely-
my
rely
ego
on
and rely and
Higher
like
power.
because I can't do it.
Yeah.
And then when I get in the cage, it's like,
That's true.
yeah, I know.
I never felt anything like that in my life.
And you've done
Just
a
the
lot of
walk
drugs.
out. Some say the walkout, the victory, the everything, the crowd, nothing. There's nothing like it. There's just nothing like that feeling.
Yeah,
I
it's
walked
special.
out in Paris, France, against a Belgium guy, so they kind of treat them like their own.
Yeah.
Bro,
The booze.
what a noise!
Yeah.
And I fought Mexico City against a Mexican guy as well.
Those are my favorite though. I'd rather fight in your hometown than my hometown.
Well, I was just about to say that. Then it wasn't like negative noise; it was just noise.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa! I can actually
Yeah.
feel my hair stand up on my neck right now. I was just like, this is amazing.
And then when you win, it goes silent. Nothing.
Yeah, everyone's wanting
nothing,
pictures.
You know? Love it.
Oh yeah, jeez.
And if
Wow,
you wouldn't
life.
have fought, if Jim hadn't told you those wise words, what would Kayla been doing?
Right now? I mean, statistically, I'd probably be
Meth head?
a drug addict or working at McDonald's.
You would have had a judo.
No.
No?
I don't. Like, if I had never won the Olympics, like, how far back are we going? Like, if
Let's go. You win your second gold medal, but fighting's not an option. What was Kayla going to be doing?
I mean, I probably would have been like, I probably would have been like going around the country trying to develop like grassroots judo and commentating. I mean, that was what
Commentating.
that's what the IJF, the International Judo Federation, wanted me to do. But they offered me like 25 grand a year. So I was like, okay.
Huh?
I
Crazy. Judo's one of the hardest things you fucking do. For your 2 gold medals,
I
it's
know.
just $25,000 a month.
I mean,
Too bad,
I
'cause
didn't do it for money, but like I
But still, you
did.
should get compensated. You brought those medals from America.
I mean, it's different.
Just
Like,
think about if you got that same medal, fucking Belarus or Russia.
no, dude, I
you're
legit
set
had this
fucking
conversation with. So I met Putin. I like went to this thing, and he was at my. He was in the stands for my.
Putin did you meet? Because there's like 8 clones of them.
Is there?
Yeah.
Bro, don't get me started on conspiracy theories because we can go deep. I'm ready. Like,
One of the Putins was at my fight in St. Petersburg when I fought there back in the day.
Really?
I don't know which Putin that was, but he was there.
yeah, I don't know which Putin I meant either. But he literally said that to me. He was like, "You come to Russia, you'll be big millionaire." I was like,
Filthy.
"I know, but I'm not Russian." That's different. Like, you win a gold medal in Russia, legit. Like, you get a house, $1 million, a car, you're set for life. You win a gold medal in Brazil, you get like a government salary for the rest of your life. Like, it's different. It's different.
we're not even allowed to play soccer in schools in Scotland, just in case you header the ball.
Wait,
it gives you
what?
concussion.
Shut up.
Insane. our country
Is Scotland under UK?
yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are gone. It's over.
We're like,
dude, did you see that thing about the Scottish girls that got attacked?
Yeah,
and then she got charged or whatever?
Yeah.
What happened with that?
I don't think she got charged in the end. There was a lot of pushback.
Oh my God,
But
that was insane.
The day I left to come here, I almost felt guilty. There was a guy, had 2 knives, and he tried to break into like a nursery near where I'm from in Edinburgh.
Oh my God.
And I'm always feeling guilty like I wasn't there. Like, and there's people like videoing him. And he's walking around with knives. You don't want to get close to him, but like I would have to try and like get like a big stick or something and try and like whack him.
No, but see, this is what
hit him in the car. Exactly, good shout. Like I'm like, what the?
But then they're charging the citizens.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, turns out he was getting a government paid house. Came over on a boat, obviously. The government was looking after him. They don't know. I don't know if they knew his name or whatever, but everything was paid for. He's on benefits. I'm like, why is this guy not like
running wild?
Running wild. Like, had 2 knives and was trying to get into a nursery, like a school. I'm like,
I would have killed him myself, bro.
Yeah.
If I see you trying to get in a nursery and you got any type of hostility, even if you don't have the knife, you're just being aggressive, bro. I'm gonna take you out.
yeah.
No, see, but that society needs more men like that. You know,
But
like this
also
is
what they're doing
why
in countries like this-
society is breaking
Yeah, but
down.
what they're doing in countries like that and like in England, they're
No, they punish you when
they're
you.
punishing
Yeah,
you.
100%.
I'll take
And then
punishment.
you're being racist or being this phobic or that phobic. It's crazy. They're not letting you do what you're supposed to.
But it's
do.
also like, oh man, here we go. First of all, we've like
Grenade.
that Lucy's hitting.
no, we've like fed society this, like we've like brainwashed. Like
So feminism hasn't helped.
feminism is the biggest fucking scam the devil ever pulled off, in my opinion. Like when I sit here and think about like, okay, yeah, like, you can do better and you need to go be a boss babe and okay, you can, but you can also have a family at the same time. But then instead of staying with your kids, you're going to send them off to strangers for 8 hours every day. So that you can go work for for a man still, by the way, and get paid and have this money to not spend. Like, it's just such a fucking scam. Like, that's the greatest lie the devil ever told, is like telling women like, oh, you shouldn't raise your kids. Like, what are you talking about? That's literally what you are
have 3
born
side-piece
to do.
And have all the side piece boyfriends you want as well.
And it's emasculated men to the point where they don't.
We don't
Like
even wanna
where it's
open
not
doors.
where it's like not safe to be a man almost, you know, where
We
it's
don't
like,
even want to open doors anymore.
and I'm like, no wonder our society is.
But it's all on purpose.
My fiance stays at home with my kids, and it was like a goal for her to want to stay at home with her kids. And it's like probably one of the proudest things I've ever done. Is like allow her
gave
to
me
be able
goosebumps.
to allow her to be at home and like raise my children.
Yeah.
And I'm away, like last year, I was away 30 weeks of the year, I think. So it was like
Oh, that's rough.
a long time. See, when I went home, my kids were well behaved, well dressed, well mannered. And that's because I've obviously met my fiance and she's a great person. So that's translated over to my kids.
Yeah, you chose a good wife. Yeah.
Exactly. So then if you put them into like care or like nursery and other people bring them up, they're going to bring them up
No,
with their
dude,
rules.
think about that. I think about this all the time because I'm like, why would you send your kids to a stranger every single day? For like you wait.
some
First of
people
all,
out of
you wake up.
necessity.
But it's a necessity that society has created because the cost of living is so fucking high now that you do need 2 incomes just to support a family. But like, you wake them up at 6 o'clock in the morning, whatever. You're like, everyone's nervous systems are dysregulated. You're yelling at them. We're going to be like, like fucking screaming, get out the door. The only time you spend with them is the car ride to school. Then when you pick them up, you have like a quick dinner. Then you're off to do the whatever 57 sports that they've all got to do. Then you come, like, of course we're raising.
And then it's, hey, go to sleep. You're going to be up.
Yeah.
5 hours. Go to sleep right now.
Yeah, exactly,
Go to sleep
dude. I'm like,
now.
like I grew up in the rat race, right? Like I grew up believing like I'll be enough when I've won something. But I'm just like, I'm raising my kids different. And maybe I've gone too far the other way, but I'm like, you're not going to go spend. And my daughter's like, she's petitioning to go back to school. But I'm like, dude, why am I going to send you to spend 8 hours under fluorescent lighting where there's no movement? Like, especially when you get up higher, like They don't have recess. They don't even go outside. Like, she's just going to sit under bright lights for 8 hours and learn shit, by the way, that none of us use. Do you use anything you learned in school?
Wait till you hear this story. So I was very badly
She can do
behaved
taxes.
Yeah. I was very, very badly behaved at school, right?
No.
Well, exactly. So
Most boys are because they're not built to sit there.
Do you know what they done? They said, we're going to have to send them away for some testing. Okay. So they took saliva from me and they took like a cut of my hair. And they sent us away for testing. They said, okay, you're allergic or you're reactive to lights. I was like, you're like taking the energy from the lights. I was like, right, okay. So when I was misbehaving in the school, the lights were separated by like 3 light switches. They would put me to the top of the classroom, turn off the lights, and then all the other class would sit further down. So I'm in the dark.
Can you imagine like the kind of mental fucking trauma that does to a child though? Just that alone.
You gotta sue this.
No wonder you're a fighter.
And do you know what all my friends, obviously my friends are going to take the piss out of me. They're like,
yeah, of course.
Call me Batman. And I was just like, I was like, and then.
Dude, so wait, so there's a classroom, you're at the front of it. They've
Can
shut
you
the
imagine
lights
doing
down
that to a
here.
kid? How old were you?
And I was still in primary school,
Oh
so
my
maybe
God.
like 10, 8.
Dude,
And-
go sue them.
And then from there, they were like, I got detention because I would like kick off.
Yeah, of course. Of course you did.
So then they're all in the playground, and then this guy's coming up to the window, which was quite funny when I think back now. He's going, but pretending to be Batman in the window, and I went up to the window to try to punch through the window to try and hit him in the face. They're like, "What are you doing? You could have smashed the window." I was like, "I was trying to smash the window."
Yeah, what do you mean, you
Like-
idiot?
And I just remember thinking about this like later on in life. I'm like, this is not for everybody.
I never heard.
It's not for anyone, by the
Yeah.
way. Like, it really isn't.
You're
I'm like a
allergic
firm
to light,
believer.
but yet you're
Yeah.
getting energy from it. Well,
That's how God made us, you fucking.
But by the way, the lights that they put them under are like fucking super bad for you.
Yeah,
Like
for
fluorescent lighting, like all of these studies now, like it's so
Yeah.
bad. Like you need sunlight. You need to be
Yeah, and
outside,
then the school
especially
food.
as a small kid. Like a young boy, you're supposed to go get fucking dirty. You're supposed to go wrestle with your friends. You're supposed to go. Yeah, you are supposed to punch not the window, but you're supposed to like go be a
Listen to
boy.
this. They take you into school. They tell you to shut up, sit down, do your work, and don't speak.
And then they wonder why all these
And
kids
then-
have ADD, and then
and
they put
then-
them all on speed.
Well, they say that do your work, shut up, don't fidget, don't move around. And then when you go to get a job with someone, like later on in life, they're like, we need you outspoken, we need you thinking on
Right,
your feet.
right,
It's like
right.
completely opposite. Like,
Do you know why? Do you know why public school was invented?
I have a couple.
During the Industrial Revolution, they wanted to prepare
workers.
workers for the factory lines. So that's why there used to be the bell. Like, literally, they're building like compliance. Not
And
they're
it's
not
the same
teaching
thing
you something.
nowadays.
It's
You're not
compliance.
getting
Any life skills in there.
No.
The only thing I probably learned in school was how to cheat. You know.
I mean, you do
Cheat
learn
and fight.
like
That
you
was for
do
me.
learn
Yeah. Fight a lot.
social.
I got in a good amount of fights.
Yeah.
at school.
They do just like I get like there is something about being around your peers, but at the same time, because everyone's like, oh, what about your kids aren't going to be socialized? I'm like, well, first of all, they play sports, they go to
Well, that's very
gym
important.
class, they go
They
like
have to have
they have
something.
youth group, they go to like they are around other kids, but
But more
the
so having
core
something
is the
for them to do that
family.
they
Like
love, you know?
our family is the base. Like it goes God, family, and then everything else. You know, like
and that's what they've been attacking for the last like
Yeah.
30 years. So
you know
hard.
they've like completely dismantled the
I went to school, learned absolutely nothing,
yeah.
still was successful. So if people don't go to school and don't be illiterate, doesn't mean they won't be successful, I don't feel.
No.
Like, just,
That's why I want to teach my kids 2 things in life, literally. Like, number 1, I want them to have a relationship with God. I want them to know that no matter what, there is a force way more powerful than you could ever imagine who has your back forever and loves you unconditionally.
24/7.
You have a loving father, no matter what. And I want them to learn that they can do hard things. If you can master the art of doing hard things in this life, you can literally do anything. Anything. Like all 3 of us have. We
you
know that.
you
for
open up a
facts.
daycare, I send one of my 15 kids over there.
Bro.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my God. You're funny. Yeah, dude.
So back to this Netflix card.
No, I'm joking. What do you think about the White House card?
Yeah. I mean, I'm obviously like a piece of me is bummed that I'm not on it, you know, like.
Were you scheduled for it?
I mean, that was my goal, was to.
And of course, this didn't happen. You were definitely going to be headlining that thing, I think. Or
I mean,
You
I
would have
don't
been
know.
the highest ranking.
I don't know if
American
I would.
on the
I don't know. That stuff doesn't matter to me. Like, I get paid the same whether I'm the first on the card or the last on the card. So like, I don't. Everyone's like, well, don't you? Because my last fight, I think they had us as co-main, and then something else was the main event of our card. It was like a interim title. I can't remember who it was, but like everyone was like, I can't believe they put the interim above the title. Da, da, da. And I was like, does it really matter? Like, is my ego going to take that? Like, I'm fighting for the UFC title. That's what I want. That's all I care about. Like,
Not
that's
about
it.
everyone else,
It's not about that. Like, but
When I got my first bonus, I was the first fight on the card, and everybody's like, "That's such a shambles. You should be further up the card." I was like, "I don't care." They were like, "Yeah, but you might not have a chance to get the bonus." I was like, "Just because I'm first fight on the card."
yeah, what are you
But,
talking about?
Like, had my fight, and I was done like 7 p.m. home.
Yeah.
No,
I
it's
remember-
no. I tell
remember
people all the
those
time.
days.
I
Then I
would.
got the
I would
bonus.
rather open the. I would rather open the show because then I go to bed at like my normal hour.
Yeah.
You
I remember
know?
those days.
Like-
Those
So
were
then you
fun.
can take kids to school in the
Then
morning.
I can wake up and take homeschool the kids in the morning. Yeah, exactly.
Those are fun. Those are fun. You're like the first one in and out, so you don't have to sit backstage with all the anxiety of wanting to
Yeah,
go. Get
that's
in
how it
and
was
out.
for my debut. We were in the middle, like the prelim. I don't know, first card on the main card or something. First fight on the main card, but it was so nice because I was done at 7, and yeah, we're done. Then I get to watch the rest of the card. Oh,
It's always fun.
it is nice.
So good. So good.
yeah, open up a couple cards to the UFC back in the day. It was fun.
Yeah, get it done up the road.
Went, pigged out, got all the food I wanted, came back right in time for
Well, that's the
co-main
thing too that
event.
people don't realize when you're the main event is like you get out of there at 1:00 in the morning and everything's
If you're lucky.
closed.
Everything.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
Sometimes
Usually-
the cage is already taken down, and you're
you're
getting
still in
interviewed.
media, yeah,
Exactly.
and then
You're
you're
not
like
getting
you're
out at 1.
starving, and there's nothing open, nothing decent.
me
You got to go to
personally,
like Taco Bell or
I
something.
don't like to eat.
Fight there, I just have a decent breakfast, and then I'll have a couple snacks. I'm almost
Same.
fasted by the time I fight. I don't want
Yep.
nothing in my stomach. I don't want nothing holding me down, slowing me down. Just a bunch of water, and I'll have some fruits, and that's about it. You know.
Yeah,
So
same.
by the time you did that fight, you did your 77 interviews. You're like, man, I want to eat.
Yeah,
And all they
Yeah.
got is some fucking cold ass pizza for your ass.
I know. Oh,
Yeah.
that's the worst.
I fought T-Mobile last time. And then-
Mobile,
They had like, what do you call it? Mobile?
mobile.
T-Mobile? T-Mobile? They took us through the back, and they had like all this food. I was like, this is amazing. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
eating like, everyone's like, 2 minutes, you'll get your interview. I'm like, take your time.
yeah. Whatever you want.
If you never did that weight cut, like
Oh.
3 of us here have done that weight cut, they'll just never know. It's not like a week thing, 2 weeks, several months, just to get to that target weight
Yeah.
and then lose all this water.
Just to
Yeah.
get to the point where you can suffer enough to actually make it.
Yeah, exactly. You get within striking range of like 20 pounds, 17 pounds of water that you cut. And then you're like, oh, you're going to get to eat whatever you want. No. Still got to put on all the right weight the right way.
Yeah.
Then you
That
gotta
was a
go
mistake
fight.
I made.
And then after you make weight and before you fight, you still can't fuck up either. You still got to be like very controlled.
Yeah. That's insane. Because you cut a lot of weight, don't you? You've cut a lot of weight.
Quite a bit.
I cut a lot as well. I've done a
5
6-week camp this time, and I was like 2 pounds, maybe 3, over what I usually am, and that was only because I was doing a little bit of training with some friends back home, helping them prepare for their fights. Usually I'd be like another 5-10 pounds on
Yeah.
top of that. So this was lucky I managed to get this so close. In the shorter time, I think, luckily enough, my weight was good. The shorter time feels a little bit better. I don't feel like
Yeah, because it's not
Right.
drug out,
Not
and so you're
yeah.
not like suffering for weeks on weeks on weeks.
Exactly. But One thing that I found really weird about my body is like I'll fluctuate between 5 and 6 pounds every other day.
Yeah.
Like,
Same.
I'll be like,
Like a fighter.
I'm like, do you get your period too?
yeah. I must have a period every week. Jesus. Well, like I said to Eric, I'm like, Eric, why is my weight? It's like, if it's fluctuating and trending down, we're good. But like, say for instance, I weigh 180 one day and then I'm right back at 186. I'm like,
No, I know.
I've
I don't check my weight every single day until it's like close because it will like mentally.
roller coaster.
Oh my God.
oh, it
At
kills you.
155, I would check it every day after. My
Yeah.
third
But don't
workout
you
of the
get, I
day.
get so worked up about it and then I'm so stressed about it that then I stop losing weight because
Yeah.
I'm like,
True.
I'm
yeah.
like, because it's,
I-
for
it
me,
would-
it's the
it would
biggest
just-
fight.
It would just dictate for me how much fuckery I could do because I would run no matter what at 155. So after I'd train, I'd get in the sauna.
Do
He
the
knows
workout,
just what amount.
get on the scale, and if I was like 178 to 180, I'm like, I got a little
remember-
cheeseburger and run and work out, do something crazy. But if I was like heavy, I'm like, I'm just not even gonna eat, you know. So and I'd
Yeah.
be real clean for like 3-4 days. Get on the scale. I'm like, oh my gosh,
Look at this.
I'm fucking shit up today.
I don't
I
give
don't,
Oh my
I
God.
don't remember what brand it was, but I remember you were preparing for a fight, and I was like, "How's your weight?" Yeah, I'm ahead. It's like, "Oh, good." And then you were like, "I had a shower, came back, and you'd ordered Chick-fil-A to here." I was like, "That weight will be skyrocketed tomorrow."
Yeah, I can't do that. If I did that, I would not make 100%. I would not make weight.
No, of course.
I literally
You're
make it
cutting
by like the
limbs.
grace of God every
Yeah,
time.
You're cutting
Yeah,
limbs
It's like
off.
it's just, I don't know. Women's bodies are
How
It's
do you
even
have,
worse
like
for
you
you
said, the
guys.
Brutal.
periods,
yeah.
all that stuff.
No, it's
But what your first medal in the judo was at what weight?
78 kilos, 172 pounds, bro.
That's what I fight at.
I don't think
That's what I fight at. That's nuts. And then your second one was same weight.
78 kilos, and then I competed at the PFL at 155.
55, I
Yeah.
know.
I
Both.
hadn't weighed 135 pounds since I was 16
Middle
years
school.
old. Yeah,
That's crazy.
I know.
Are you gonna have them open up at 145 for you now or what?
Yeah, dude, that's the plan. I mean, they don't know it, but
Can you talk about?
once I fuck up Amanda, I'm just gonna be like,
Can
listen.
you talk about?
Unless the only time, I mean, I think that I'm gonna ask them to make a 145 so I can be more active because I don't want to.
And there's a lot. The sport has grown so much. There's a lot of girls at 45 they can scrap.
Unless Valentina wants to fight, because I know she's a 125er, then I would cut down again because she's a legacy. Because she's a legacy fight, you know.
Yeah.
At 35.
At 35, I fight her at 35, but I think like, yeah, dude. I mean, I think other than that, like I'll either, if they don't want to make a 145, then I'm just gonna say like,
Hang up.
thank you, it's been great. You know, like I'm satisfied.
Done so much.
I'm satisfied.
They have to.
But it's just like taking years off my life. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I remember my weight cuts when they were bad. They were fucking worse. I'd be recovering. Even if I won the fight in quick fashion, it'd be like 3 weeks later, your body isn't right. And whatever weight you cut, it like rubber bands right back up.
It's called rebound hyperphagia. Like that's what it's called.
Never
I didn't know that,
didn't
but
even
yeah, I
know
got that too.
Like that.
The first time I made weight, I was
wouldn't
heavier than
fuck
I had
up.
ever been. I was like, I got up to like 175, and I was like, oh my god, I'll never make weight again. It like came back down eventually, but I was like 175 after I fought Holly.
And after,
I had to have surgery too, so it's like then you're not moving.
Yeah.
It's
Are
like
you eating bad after your fights?
yeah,
Or like bad or?
yeah.
yeah, but not as
No,
bad
dude, I
as-
have like a scarcity complex after my fights, like because I've been starving for so long. No, like
It's like all of us, I think, though.
no, I'll walk by like veggie straws, right? Like I don't even fucking like those things, but if they're like, if my kids have a thing of veggie straws, like I'll eat the whole bag.
Yeah.
Just because I'm like, I might not be able to eat again soon. Like there's like this thing. I had to get over it. Like I'm not as bad as I was the first time, but the first time I made 135, dude, after that, bro, you want to talk about a bender? Like I was out of control.
Ugh.
Now they got this thing called.
I know, dude. No, I was
I'm
out of
fucked
control.
Up on that thing.
I remember there was one time I made 70 kilos for like the first time, and I used to like cut a lot, like not even like water weight, but I used to just diet because I thought that was the way you done it. So that's what's made me so heavy now. So I remember at one point I was like, I'm going to buy a couple of things that I want, a couple Snickers, a couple Mars bars. And I remember being in my kitchen and just like having the peanut butter tub and just dunking Snickers in the peanut butter.
Yeah.
Like,
Shit that doesn't even make sense. You're just
Yeah,
doing
just-
it. Yeah.
Nobody understands. You didn't do that 8-week training camp and cut 20 pounds.
No, dude, but I would like go to the store and do that. But then I would go back to the house and eat all of it. Like,
Every single bit.
Yeah, I would just be like, all right, I'm gonna have a Snickers. Like 30 minutes, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna I just like couldn't stop.
there's
It was bad.
And that's with no pegs, right? You're not smoking. You're not doing anything like that.
No, I don't smoke. No, I don't smoke. Just
couple zinnies.
What is that, Lucy? Lucy, we need a sponsorship for our girl right
I know
here.
what's going on with Lucy.
Happy mom, what's going on?
Yeah, come on. Look at that.
Happy dad me.
Happy dad, happy mom. Let's go.
Yeah, I need this. All right, I actually would drink this seltzer, gluten free.
Before I forget, we're looking at the ATT killer. By the way, if you didn't know, this guy's beat up more ATT guys than
No, I know. I loved in the beginning of the pod how he was like, oh, then I slipped on the anaconda, as if his anaconda is not like the best anaconda, and like he puts everybody to sleep with it. I'm like, oh yeah, I was just an anaconda. I'm like, no, you are an anaconda. Like he's a killer.
And now he's fighting another ATT killer. Is this the second or third time you fight ATT guy?
Yeah, second.
Wait, who are you fighting?
Moicano.
Remember, he fought Rebecca.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then you fought. Yeah,
Rebecca.
you don't give a fuck.
He chose me, so I did not.
Really?
Yeah,
He was summoned.
I was summoned.
No way.
So I didn't need to even make a decision. It's just, oh, okay then.
That's so
Obviously,
interesting.
Obviously, out of respect, I would have.
155 is such a big division. I'm just
Yeah,
like, I'm
I
very
don't get it.
surprised.
Very surprised. There's so many guys.
That's so weird.
The good thing for me is when I.
Because
when
baby,
I
now
got
we
the-
got bad blood.
is like everybody in the gym like thinks it's weird and
I'm used to it. I've done so many hard things in the lead up to even just getting to the UFC. This is just like, it's not even hard. It's just in the same building. Guys do it in the tough house. So like, why can't you do it?
Yeah. I mean, and I think it's like, I don't know if you feel like this, but I don't take it personally.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, this is a job. Like,
This is our form of basketball.
yeah, like I
Baseball,
can
whatever.
go beat the fuck out of you and like still be cool with you,
we
you
do
know?
it in training every single day.
Right. We already do it for free. Like,
It's like if you're in a football team and this is your teammate, now you go to another fucking.
yeah,
You play for the
yeah,
national
Now
yeah.
we're not gonna play
Yeah.
each other with that intensity. Nah, never.
Of course.
Plus, fight is a fight. It's like it's our expression of fucking.
I think
art,
it
what we
fixes
do.
It's art.
If there's something broken or like
If we have like a dispute, if we fight,
Yeah.
and you win or I win, it's fixed.
Yeah,
someone's
Yeah.
on it,
yeah.
Girls don't really do that, but
Yeah.
yeah, I believe
I
you.
think, I think that's
Girls
always-
get so catty.
No, it's way
like, I
worse.
just like
We got to drag it out.
guys who play basketball, they would never be like, well, I could beat you at basketball. Whereas like us, we can be like, well, I'd fight you and beat you. So, like, fuck up. You know? Like they're not gonna be like, I can beat you at basketball.
Yeah.
Wow.
I challenge you to a basketball match.
Or a BJJ match.
Can you guys play any sports? Because I can't save my life.
I used to play rugby. That was about it. Once I'm done fighting, don't know what I'll do.
I know. I've been thinking about that a lot. Like, what am?
I just set up a pickleball court, so
Oh, I'd
Did
fuck
you?
you up in pickleball.
I think
not a
anything
chance.
that we do
Control.
after this will be easier because, like we said before, this gives you so many good qualities in life:
Mm-hmm.
discipline, hard work, this, that, and the other thing. I think anything after this, if you just put the same energy into it, it'll
No,
be
dude,
fine.
it's the mindset. Like
Yeah.
this mindset is like a dying commodity
Yeah.
in the modern world.
I
Like
think that's why it's
people
easier.
are so used to instant gratification and like Uber Eats or scrolling or that. Like we're so like dopamine sick that nobody is capable of like putting in work to achieve. Like good things take time. Anything actually worth having in life takes effort
like
and
dieting,
time.
like dieting.
Yeah.
instead of just using these injectables
Right.
to get you down
Right.
weight.
That's
Ozempic.
crazy to me.
Yeah, like
Yeah, dude.
just do the work. Like
It's really that simple.
The things that make you lose weight, go to training, you better yourself. That's a secondary thing of what you've done. So then you end up losing weight and you're like, I feel good about myself. And I don't know about you, but like when I'm halfway through my camp, I'm like, yeah, I feel amazing.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Then
No, I'm
you
hot
start-
shit.
Then you start getting like to the point you're like, I'm sick of this shit.
Yeah.
But that's
No.
because we're pushing it to the absolute limits.
Red line
When
at
I get
least
to like
once a day.
158, I'm like, oh man, this is ideal, Kayla. Like this is great. But anything under that, I'm like, I hate everyone. I hate everything.
Yeah.
I'm just like miserable.
I always
Running, what,
love
6
miles every other day, every day. So
Yeah, 6 miles every day, or bike for 2 hours, or swim for like an hour and a half.
what do you prefer?
I mean, usually I just go.
Doing like a triathlon every week.
No, I tell people this all the time. It's like I'm dieting for a bodybuilding competition, training for a marathon, and preparing for a fight all at the same time. Like, I'm just like, why did I fucking sign up for this?
preparing for 5 rounds. I've done a little bit more
This
intensity.
is the first 5 round?
Scheduled for scheduled anyway. I've been scheduled a couple times, but I'm
Never
not.
got there.
You're not.
Yeah.
You're not a 5-round fighter. You're a fucking get it,
for sure,
wham
for
bam,
sure.
thank you, ma'am.
And just rip it up and
Get in, get off, get out.
One thing
don't
about
get paid
him
for overtime. in
That's
this
right.
job.
Not getting paid by the minute.
From training with him and also seeing in the training and stuff, he keeps his power throughout the rounds as well, you know. So I think that's something that's gonna favor him.
No, he hits. Everyone says he's a heavy hitter.
Hits like a truck very naturally. I remember I think I was like one of the first guys you sparred with when you first got over here.
Yeah, I was.
And I was like, man, this kid's talented. He's very green in a lot of areas I remember, but I was like, bro, this dude just has that natural, like, wow.
You know?
Well, you can't teach that.
Yeah, you're born with the pop.
And you also just can't teach the heart that he has. You know, like
You gotta be born with
you
that.
could give me. If you say, oh, you can have 10 super talented, super gifted, super athletic, or you could have 1 with heart. Like, I'm going to take the one with heart every time.
Because you can't train it.
You can't
yeah.
teach it.
No, you can
Like,
train
I love that
everything
about
else.
you. That's why, like, it's like a different, like I said, it's a different mentality. But it's not even, it's a heart. It's something that, like, either you have or you don't.
Yeah,
And I do
it's-
think that it's developed over, like, the course of our lives.
Of
Like,
course, definitely. Because I think as well, like a lot of people are like, oh, you're so lucky you've got loads of heart. But
they don't see what it took to get
but there's
that.
times that I have given up,
Mm-hmm.
given myself half of a chance
Mhm.
rather than a full chance. And I remember like leaving maybe an arena or like thinking to myself, I could have done more.
Mm.
That really bugs me more than the fact that I lost, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Say for instance, like say I tapped out in a jiu-jitsu competition. Why did I tap out that? I could have fought just that little bit longer. I think about that moment more than losing. Like,
Yeah.
just because I'm like, I had more in me,
Yeah.
you know, and it's a selfish thing, you know, it's just like, and then there's like a couple times like maybe I've lost in the past, and my girlfriend, she was my girlfriend at the time, now my fiance, I lost Contender Series, I got knocked out, and I went through 3 weight cuts in 3 weeks because my opponent pulled out on the day. Then he said they're going to have another guy we're going to sign you to the UFC on Friday. Then that didn't happen. They're like, oh, good news, we've got you a Contender Series fight in 10 days. So I cut weight 3 times, went in, lost, and my girlfriend was going back home. She's like, I thought you'd be more upset. And I was like, he beat me, he knocked me out. Like, what am I going to do?
What can I do about that?
Like, I can't not
Dude,
let him
same.
shut my lights off. So then there was like okay, I realised I didn't have like a granite chin, recouped, took my 90 days off, did nothing else, came back like a different animal. And it's just
Yeah.
like, you definitely learn more from like your losses. It seems a bit
For sure.
cliche and stuff like that, but man, it's like, see, even like coming into this gym and like trying to do stuff that maybe works back home and doesn't work here, you're like, yeah, this is where the real stuff happens, you know.
That's how I knew you were gonna go far, because a lot of the big fish in small ponds, they come here and it's like you're rolling with her, and then after that it's another girl's in the top five, and another one, and your place at 155 and at 170.
Room full of killers.
Gauntlet
exactly.
full of things. And the guys that like, we see it all the time.
Yeah, they
I
don't
can
last.
tell the guys that are not going to come back. I'm
Yeah.
like, this guy's going to be here 10 days and he's not coming back. And then I can tell the guys that like, not only is this guy going to stay, but he's going to go far because he has the right attitude. Got his ass whooped every single round he went in today. But guess what? After practice, he was in the bag. He
Yep.
was asking
Yeah.
questions.
Yep.
Yo, how did you do that?
Yeah.
Those are the guys that
No, you
They
can't
get
have an
far.
ego when you like. in training. And like, that's why, well, I wanted to say, like, you said something that I think is so true. I always felt like in MMA, or like I lost a lot more in judo than I did have in MMA. And so like, I would always feel like if I lost by like a penalty, or like, I would rather go out there and get smashed, right? Like get thrown on my back than go out. If I lost by like barely, then I'm like, dude, like that's your fault. Like you could have done more. You could have dug deeper. And that's why like in MMA, I feel like if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to fucking knock my head off, because you're not going to be able to dig deeper than me. Like it's just not going to, I'm not going to let that happen ever. Like, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And a lot of people were like, oh, I can't believe you're going to ATT to train. Okeano's there. Why wouldn't I? It's the best gym in the world.
Gym.
Preach.
You know?
Like,
Preach.
It's been your gym since you got here. You
like
know?
if I don't come here and it's live,
He's one of
on
Brownie's
here,
angels.
it's like if it's live here, if I don't come back here, anything other than a visa issue that I'm not even allowed to get into the country, you know I'm done. That'll be me. Like if I don't come here and train, that's me. You know,
the same way. Like if I can't train for MMA fighting, I'm like I don't want to do it.
Yeah, but see, that's like another dying thing is loyalty, and also the ability to know, like,
It's just his gym.
the ability. Yeah, but it's the ability to be like, okay, like I don't need to be the best in the fucking room. Like that's where I
They're gonna
grow.
make me the best
That's
in the
where I
world,
learned.
you know?
That's where I'm chiseled into like the best version of me. So many people can't.
And it's not just the bodies. You have the coaches.
The coaches, the
Vincent
minds,
Brownie, the greatest.
even just
You
the
got Steve
environment,
Ma.
right?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
we're just talking about like something. It's like different.
No, nobody has ego here, really. You know, because
I mean, I think you all do, but
yeah, but I think
I have the biggest one of them all.
You know,
Who am I kidding?
you build it and then she'll come. You know, like the gym was built on a lot of guys that like they're gonna either go out in their shield or they're gonna kill somebody, and then people see that and get attracted to it. Like, man, motherfucker, get after.
Yeah.
But once you come here, it's like, hey, what's up, Jenna? All right, good. And then when we're going, we're fucking going.
Yeah.
You know? And then after it's the same thing. Hey, good weekend.
100%.
Cool,
yeah.
There's a lot of other gyms that I really ain't like that. The more I travel the country, I'm like, I see why other gyms ain't half of it.
Really? Yeah, I can't imagine that. I mean, that's why it always surprised me when Amanda left. Like, I was just like, what are you doing? You know, like, I mean, I'm not, well, it's not a secret. Like, I'm like, this is the best.
Because of you? I didn't know.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
I'm so intrigued. Tell me more.
But I mean, I'm just like, dude, I moved here. Like, she was a big reason I moved here. Like, if you want to be the best, you have to train with the best.
Yep.
That's always been the mentality. And like,
What was your first day here like? Were you slightly overwhelmed or like,
oh my God, dude, are you kidding? Well, my first day here was in Mako Monday. Actually, he put me, Dan, dude, he's going to kill me. Mako put me with Danny Sabatello. And I know he was like going easy on me. I foot swept the shit out of him. And then I never got another takedown on him ever again. But that one time I got it. But dude, I sparred Amanda my second day here. I hadn't even had a fight.
Trying to kill you?
Yeah. I mean, I think she had just fought Ronda. Like, she had just fought a judo girl. She had just fought Ronda. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But I will say we were scheduled for 3 and we only went 2 rounds.
Yeah. Look at
I didn't say stop.
Okay.
But I did get, dude, you want to talk about ass whooping? Bro, I woke up the next day, my ribs were bruised,
Kicks?
my leg,
Kicks?
my calf was swollen and bruised, my thighs were, everything was bruised.
That's when you realize like,
And that's when I was like, all right, I'm packing my shit and I'm moving to Florida. Like,
That's
and
what I
I
was
moved
gonna
down
say.
here
that's when like
2 weeks later. I was here.
Especially somebody like you with 2 gold medals. It hasn't felt that probably in a long time. That
Yeah,
humbling
dude,
experience.
so humbling.
You either wake up right then and there, you're like,
But you just
I'll
know
This
go
ain't for
back
me.
to my. I can still be a world champion, but I go home. I'll do it. From
No, it was
Boston,
very
you know?
clear to me as soon as I trained with her that if I ever wanted to do anything in MMA, I couldn't stay. I had to go.
Yeah. Being coming through judo, you would have known that the ass whoopings, you slowly catch up and creep up on these people. And it's not like an overnight thing. They're like, oh, I'm just whooping these guys' asses now. But over time, maybe 6-8 months, you're like, oh, to figure
dude.
these guys out.
Can I tell one judo? Oh, this is my favorite story to tell. Like,
involve Ronda Rousey.
no, well, yeah, kind of. So every year we would go to Japan. We go to the national training camp in Japan, and so we're talking like there's 500 girls on the mat. You're eight girls deep in every weight class. like just absolute killers, the best of the best.
The best of the best.
And to give you perspective, like in America, we have like maybe 15 people, all different weights on our team on the mat. And we'd maybe do 10 rounds of randori, which is like sparring. We'd maybe do 10 rounds of randori a day.
How long is the round?
5 minutes. So
Wow,
we're going to Japan and we're doing 30 rounds twice a day. And we're staying. And like when I tell you I was like absolutely like I like was a zombie. Dude, the very first year I went, I was probably 18. And I'm like, and this is why I don't understand some girls who like never ask me to spar. Cause like I'm tapping the Olympic champ in my weight class. I'm like, what round do you want to go? What round do you want to go? I'm going with her 4, 5, 6 times a day. I'm tapping the number 2 girl. I'm tapping the girl in the weight class above me, the girl in the weight class below me. When I'm telling you I'm getting my ass fucking whooped, like I'm getting thrown on the bamboo floor. They're missing up the mat. They're just playing beat the American. All right. So I go when I'm 18, I go when I'm 19, I go when I'm 20, I go when I'm 21, I go when I'm 22. Dude, in 2016, I was the reigning Olympic champ. And I had you see yourself getting better. I'll never forget this for as long as I live. There's 500 girls, right? I'm standing in the middle of the mat with my hand raised because no one will go with me because I'm beating the shit out of them.
Yes.
I made Japan my bitch. And all the coaches are yelling at them like, oh, gotta fucking go with her.
Yeah.
No one wanted to go with me.
I just don't.
Coach, my hands a little tweaked up.
But it took a decade.
Yeah.
Like it took a decade of me getting my ass whooped.
People see
said-
the overnight success, but
They have
see all
no
the work.
idea.
Yeah.
30 rounds of 5 minutes twice a day?
Twice a day, dude. Like I'm
Is there a lot
not,
of
and my
in- I
coach
would've-
would
I would've-
laugh. Big
I
Jim would
would've
be
s-
sitting there drinking a Sapporo, fucking laughing.
I would assume that there was a lot of injuries.
Oh yeah, that's where I hurt my knee the first
Did
time.
you not see all the judo guys are like
Oh, yeah,
covered in
no,
tape?
their fingers are always fucked
Dude.
up.
and then their
yeah.
shoulders, they've got their face.
Like, it's
And I mean, in Japan, they don't give a fuck because it's like, okay, if the number 1 girl tears her ACL or the number 1 guy,
Nice.
like they're like, all right, we'll put the number 2 guy in and he's the best in the world. Like
Yeah.
they're just,
You know Owen Livesley? He's the UK
yeah, I
guy,
love
yeah.
Owen.
So he was saying
He used to come stay with us.
Yeah,
he used to
he-
come stay with me and train
he
in
was saying when he
Boston.
was doing the judo, he's like, jiu-jitsu is like nothing compared to there's like a huge gap in
Oh,
like,
for sure.
talent, like especially in Japan, like
Yeah.
where it's originated from. He's like, if you're to be the best in judo in Japan or in the world, the leap from that is just it's so bad, like so big.
Do
So
you train with Owen?
I've trained with him, yeah.
Oh my
He's a
God, tell him
beast.
I said hi.
He's
I
a
miss
beast.
him.
And the
He is a
level
beast.
of athleticism is something else too. So when you have like a freak judo fucking dude, they're like fucking insane.
No, dude, they're like doing
athletic.
backflips in the air to get out of throws and stuff. Yeah, no, like especially
level
the
of
younger guys, like
athleticism.
the lighter guys, they're like,
Yeah.
they're sick.
Who was some chick that you would be like, oh, fuck, this bitch is a go every time?
I mean, I had 2 big rivals, the Brazilian girl and the French girl. And the French girl, I've talked to you about her. She was like, still to this day, probably the strongest chick that's ever laid hands on me. Like they like,
French judo's huge.
they
Huge,
like,
isn't it?
yeah, no, that's why
French,
MMA was
Brazil.
banned in France for so long is because judo, like the judo people like didn't want the riffraff MMA. And so they had an in with all the politicians. And so that's why MMA was banned in France for so long. Yeah.
Who are the big powerhouses right now in women's judo?
I don't know. I don't follow it too. Cuba was, bro.
They were more like wrestling.
Dude, Cuba, yeah, well, when they got rid of
That
leg
fucked up
grabs,
Cuba.
it did kind of fuck up Cuba. But
'Cause they were
dude,
kicking
for a
ass.
long time, they were like, especially women's judo in Cuba, they were
In the men's,
they were
weren't
scared. Not like they were scary. Like
super athletes.
you'd be like, oh, you have the
There's
Cuban
like
girl.
a judo guy I follow on Instagram. I think his name is Inoue or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
And he like throws people. But
Kosei
he, like,
Inoue?
does it on his head.
yeah.
Like he posts his head on the ground and like throws people in there. I'm just like, and then they always do the slow mo when he's on his head.
Yeah, they banned that. You're not allowed to do that anymore now.
No.
Yeah.
Why are they banning all the cool shit?
Yeah, they stopped. You couldn't do back.
You
then
can't-
do
you
double
can't grab
in
legs
judo.
anymore.
Now you can't grab legs.
Even though it's literally a throw. So there's a book that the founder of judo wrote. And there are 67 main throws of judo. And a double leg is one of them. But they banned it. I'm like, how are you gonna ban like an original? It doesn't even make but
That's when
it's
Cuba was
political. It's
kicking ass
political.
with it.
I mean, it's probably why they banned it. Because now Japan is very, very it's gotten very traditional and like from my perspective, kind of boring. Like you're not really allowed to grip fight anymore. Like a lot of stuff has been.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of similar to like, remember when wrestling was on the chopping block for the Olympics and it was like, they had all these weird rules where you would like pull a ball and like they just like have made more rules. Like
and then flip the
I'm like,
cube.
bro, just let them go out there and compete against each other. Like
So
stop
they
like
use
make
5 minutes.
Yeah, like what do you like
Then
just
we'll do a
like
2-minute
whatever
overtime,
happens.
if anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anywho. All right, that's my
Been a
story. I'm
pleasure.
sticking to it.
You guys for being here so much.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Anything you
I
guys
can't
wanna
believe you
get off
didn't
the
even ask
chest?
about my scar or anything.
Couldn't even see it. Well, I wanted to ask you, but since you had said all that, do we have a date, a return date? Maybe if that's even possible to talk. It doesn't
Well-
look bad at all. You had said it looked bad.
Dude, I look like a real assassin now. Like I look like someone tried to
Just
get me,
gives you
but
so
they
much
failed.
more character. you
I know.
You've even got
Such
like,
a
the
pretty
shark
girl. Now you got a
tooth on
little.
there.
I found the
scar
shark tooth,
edge,
by the
you know?
way.
And then you're like, ah, this
The shark gave it to me. I didn't find it on the beach. I ripped it out of the shark's
Miami
mouth.
Beach.
No, we just got back from
Yeah.
vacation. That's
Give
why.
us a return date or possible.
Well, the doc, I think I'm gonna have a CT scan in like next week, and if all looks good, then I'm allowed to start drilling. And I think like a couple weeks after that, I'll be back to sparring. So,
Look into that camera and tell Amanda when you fighting her.
which camera?
Whichever one you want. It's your world.
Mommy soon come. Okay.
Mommy's.
Chris, my brother.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you,
you very
guys.
much. Thank you.